What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys have had a great week. Let me tell you, I had a good week. But I'm so excited for March. And March is not even here yet. It'll be here in a couple hours. It's just... Oh, yes. Let me write that down because I didn't even take no notes today. We just going based on... We just going on the fly today. So a lot of people... First of all, if you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone, please click the like button. If you have not become a member and you would like to become a member, it's $4.99. So if you want to support the Scorpion Show, please become a member today. Shout out to y'all on Instagram watching. Y'all, I won't be watching too long. I mean, I won't be on the gram too long, but I just wanted to say hey to let y'all know there are new videos coming up. If you are not getting notifications to your phone, please click the bell and make sure that you are signed in on YouTube. So that way, whenever we upload a video, you will get a video to your phone. So, a lot of people have been asking me my opinion about the Jordyn Woods and Tristan Thompson situation. And I was just saying, like, I didn't care about it. And, you know, before I turned this camera on, I said, Mikkel, how do you feel about this situation? And he said, I don't. And, you know, we started talking about it. And, you know, we sharing our opinion. I'm like, oh, all right, let me stop. Let me stop. And we could just talk about this on camera. Because we really don't care about the situation. But I did some research on the situation. I went to TMZ and I went to US Weekly. And I also seen that Jordyn Woods will be on Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk. Come to find out, she was introduced to the Kardashians through Jaden Smith, who was Will Smith's son. So she's been around for a long time. She's been friends with the, you know, Jaden. But the situation with her cheating with Chloe's man, well, Chloe's man cheating on her with Kylie's best friend, I think the whole situation is all fucked up. And you can't be my friend if you want to be fucking my family member's man. Like, there's no way around we can be friends. Yes, we got businesses together, but we got lawyers, and they're going to do their job, and they can dissolve all the businesses that they had together. Like, that's really fucked up that you have been a part of our family for so long, and you're fucking one of my sister's men. We all know Tristan's going to cheat. He cheated on Chloe while she was pregnant. Right. We seen the video of it. Right. Of him in the club, and the girl, they was doing all of that shit. I mean, I ain't got to explain, but we're hearing allegedly that Jordyn's going to say that she wasn't drunk. And that she did what she did. And
because she wanted to.
Yeah, basically. Because I'm going to say if she was drunk and she had sex with him, she wanted to have sex with him anyway. Like, you know, that's what she was going to do. I just think that the whole situation's fucked up. And Kylie, you don't need friends that's going to do shit like that. Okay? Man, when I was young, I did a lot of things. But fuck somebody's man, I never did. Right. Okay?
Right. Right.
So, you know, there also is this rumors that, you know, the Kardashians are out to get her. Yes, the Kardashians are out to get you. They're into getting your pocketbooks. So whatever businesses you got, they're going to try to ruin your whole reputation because you're fucking with a Kardashian.
Well, this is what happens when you are, again, fucking with an empire. Because the Kardashian clan, that's an empire right there. So, Jordyn wanted to have sex with this man. I mean, it's because she wanted to have sex with him. She got him. He got her. You know, Tristan did what Tristan is going to do because Tristan is known for cheating. Yeah. And again, it hasn't even been, what, a year or two since he was caught.
Yeah, this is the second time.
So it's like, come on, like I'm not shocked at him. To be honest with you, I didn't even know who Jordyn Woods was until this incident.
Because I don't watch none of the shows.
I used to watch the Kardashians, and I have no gripe against them. I just don't. I'm not hip onto who their friends are. I don't really care who their friends are. Yeah. So for me, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then she must be somebody popular because everybody knows her name. And
yes, and I mean it trended like. Right. But since that day it came out on TMZ, we know Kris Jenner had something to do with that situation.
I keep saying this, and I'll say this until my last breath. Kris Jenner is the manager to have.
Yeah.
She really is.
Yeah.
Because Kris Jenner knows how to get a story out there. She knows how to bring attention to a story. Kris Jenner knows how to control a story. Mm-hmm. She is good at what she does. And people criticize her and say, negative things. But Kris Jenner knows how to keep her family eating. Mm-hmm. Every last one of her family members are eating because of Kris Jenner. Mm-hmm. Kris Jenner took that sex tape with Kim Kardashian and Ray J. She took that and she turned that into a positive for their family. A lucrative positive. Yeah. Okay? Now look, Kim Kardashian, Ray J. Yeah. Kim Kardashian, Ray J. So it's like, yeah. It's yeah. So Kris Jenner knows what she's doing. Whether folks like her or not, mm-hmm. she's the one to have in your camp when it comes to
publicity, everything.
Yes, she really is.
She knows how to get it out there. So, I think that Jordyn. I'm glad.
She plays them. I feel like she plays their publicist too. Like
yeah,
she plays
she's
the
all of that.
Yeah,
and probably make the decisions on what they're going to do and what storyline is going to be on for mm-hmm. what season and stuff
she's
like that.
She's a smart. Yes, she plays real gullible and naive on the show, but she's a smart woman, mm-hmm. and she's a smart woman in real life. And I don't put nothing past her ability to get things out there. She's a smart cookie, a very smart woman.
I don't know where Jordyn's career is going to go or what's going to happen with her businesses. Will they decrease because people don't want to support you because you messed up with a Kardashian? I mean, that is a big bag to lose mm-hmm. when you are friends with the Kardashians mm-hmm. and you fuck that up. Like, girl, I don't know, but I don't know her for anything else.
Who?
I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
So I don't know if she could sing, if she could dance. I don't know, but maybe her going on this kitchen table talk with Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett, it might help her. And maybe Jada might help her career and stuff like that and give her some motherly advice on camera. Because it's just not a good look when you out here doing what you're doing. You can say, I'm sorry, but you can't be doing stupid decisions like that.
Well, why does Jada have to give her motherly advice? How about her mother?
Maybe her mother can, but if you coming on her show, there's got to be a reason why she's going on this show so fast, and she's.
But we also have to remember that Jordyn Woods is a grown woman, so it's like she did what she wanted to do.
Yeah,
she did what she wanted to do.
Young and dumb.
This is probably not the first time she's done something like this. It's just a high profile
that we found out about.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because anytime you're sleeping with your best friend's sister's husband, or boyfriend, you done did something like this.
Yeah. And I just couldn't keep you around. I couldn't.
No, I wouldn't want you around either.
You gotta go. Yeah, so, that's just our little take on the situation since you guys wanted us to discuss it, even though I didn't want to. I looked into it. And that's it. And I don't understand why TMZ is following Tristan around. I'm like, he's not even that popping he's not even popping like that to be following him around. Here he is with this teammate. Here he is with that teammate. Oh, here he is the dinner. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care about that situation.
Well, that's because you don't care, but you got to remember
I don't care about the Kardashians.
Yeah. Anybody who's linked to the Kardashians is always going to be a hot commodity with people like TMZ because the Kardashians are hot commodity.
Yeah.
And not the fact that he's linked, but he has a child with a Kardashian.
And Khloe, you're stupid because you already been through this situation with an NBA man before. You've been cheated on and everything. And once you got cheated on with Tristan, when we found out about the video, you should have been used to this and you should have said, you know what, okay, don't try to make it work for the child. And I'm tired of people doing it. They always try to make it work for the child and then they fuck up. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm going to take him back. He fuck up again, then you take him back. Stop doing that stupid shit because you're doing that but fucking up your heart. Mm-hmm. So what you do is, okay, he cheated on me. We're going to be the best parents ever. You're going to do what you're going to have to. You're going to do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. If you got to take it to the courts to decide who's going to spend more time with the child or who's going to get custody and all of that, do that. But stop playing with your heart like that, knowing that he's an NBA player. You can't always be in Cleveland, and you can't follow him all around the United States. Mm-hmm. And you got that cloud of doubt in your mind. Is he cheating me? Is he with another woman? You know, there's holes in every city these NBA players go to, or they got somebody on speed dial, or somebody in their DM, or they got a fake DM, a fake little account. You know,
right?
Come on, Chloe, you're better than that, and you could do so much better. And you're too old for this bullshit. He's like 20-something, she's 30-something. These young men gonna try to get in that however they can, wherever they can.
Yeah, he's young. He has money.
Yeah,
of course.
So yeah, off of that. So yesterday, you know, I had a chance to watch the Michael Cohen hearing, and you know, I wasn't expecting no bombshells to drop. He did give them some of what they wanted. But I must say, like, if you're a Republican, this is not a good look for you. I understand why the Republicans were doing what they're doing. They want to protect the president. But, I mean, don't you think that you want to have some integrity as well?
No.
I think that...
How can we expect them to have integrity when they supported a man who is a known racist? They supported
so many of them
who's a known sexist. They supported a man who has openly admitted to sexually violating women. And this was all before the election. So, no, I don't expect them to have any type of integrity at all, because they supported a man who was accused of all these things before he even became president. So him now being president is not going to make it any different. If anything, they're going to fight even harder to protect him. And that's exactly what they're doing. So I don't expect them to have any type of integrity at all. It's just the voters come next year in 2020 have to make sure they get out there and vote Donald Trump out of office, because the midterm elections have already come and gone, and the voters made their voices heard loud and clear last year. But now, next year in 2020, voters have to get out there in large numbers. All people, black, white, Hispanics, everybody, young and old, have to get out there. And I am all for making Election Day a federal holiday. I am all for making that, because it gives more people the day off and get to the poll, rather than using the excuse they can't get to the poll because they're at work. If it's a national holiday, then more people will have a chance to do that. But people have to get out there and vote next year. No more complaining about Trump.
And no excuses.
Vote him out of office.
Because if he get elected again, don't try to have a women's rally march and all of that shit.
And not only that, but it takes, depending on where you are, because I've never waited in a long line in my polling place. Now, some people do have to wait in a long line because of the area that they live in, and it's a high number of people who come out and vote. But it doesn't take long to vote at all. So, I mean, the fact that people don't go and vote still shocks me, because it's like it takes but a few minutes to do it. It doesn't take long at all. The longest you're out of the process is actually probably you waiting. But to actually vote, it takes but a few seconds. You push them buttons you want, and then you leave.
And get your little sticker.
Say
I vote, and make sure you post on social media so other people can go vote. You know, but my thing is, when he said that Trump is a con man and he's a racist,
already knew that.
And I'm like, you calling Trump a racist? What was your response? Or what did you ever say to any of the racist things that he said?
Listen,
you just took it and went with it.
I'm all for Michael Cohen. I mean, Michael Cohen has an agenda. He's about to go to jail, whatever the case.
And he need to clear his conscience.
He has to clear his conscience, and I'm all for you clearing your conscience. But I'm not going to forget that you were Trump's fixer.
Yes.
You said you would take a bullet for Mr. Trump. You were Mr. Big and Bad, tough guy 2 years ago. Now you're crying and, you know, oh, my family. But 2 years ago you were Tough Tony and you were this, that, and the third. So I'm not forgetting about that. Do I believe what you're saying? Yes, I believe, because right now you ain't got shit to lose. You're going to jail, so why not tell every fucking thing? You know what I mean? So I do believe everything you say. But you telling us that Trump is a racist, you telling us that he's a con man, you telling us this, everything he said yesterday, we already knew, we know, and we already believe it. We believe he had something to do with all that stuff, with the Russians and all them. We believe that he's a racist. I mean, hello?
I know he got Donald Trump Jr. in trouble. And whoever this Alan Weisselberg, whoever the fuck he is,
Yeah,
he's on their radar.
Yeah, because he's telling names.
Yeah, that name came out all the time.
And they're probably going to subpoena Trump's secretary. They said the secretary was there at one point. I mean, everybody's going to be pulled in. Everybody's getting pulled in. And everybody probably was at home like, oh my God, please don't say my name.
And then, once he, this guy, I can't remember the representative name, he pulled up Lynn Patton. Now, I remember her because she got into it with April Ryan on Twitter like a year or so ago. He stands her up, she's been working with the Trump family
Meadows
for so long. Yeah, Mark Meadows. Yeah. All of these years and stuff like that.
I think that was silly of him to do, and I'm glad that whatever her name was.
Two of the women went off. Yes, they did. And that's stupid. That was just like, I have plenty of black friends.
Right.
You can have black people in your family, and you can still be a racist.
Right.
And I'm glad that he got called out 2 times yesterday. And then he tried to go off about how he had nieces and nephews who are of color.
That's what they all do. That's what they all do. That's what they all do. And that does. I wish white folks would realize that in 2019, you saying that you have black friends, you saying that you have black family members, does nothing for us black folks. We don't care because we've come across plenty of white folks who have black friends and have black family members and have still said racial things.
Yes.
That does not mean anything to us. That's like saying, that's just like us coming across people who are homophobic. Oh, well, I'm not homophobic because I got a gay cousin. Well, my brother's gay.
Right.
But then they still yelling gay slurs.
Yes.
Like, I mean, hello?
Yeah, and there's people that claim they support you that still say the same shit to you.
So, I mean, that whole black argument is I wish these white folks would get it through their heads that smart black people don't buy that. No. We're not buying that. And I wish somebody there would have called him out and said, I want you to know that black people who have common sense are not buying what you're doing. We're not. Just to make him look real stupid.
Because it got real lit in that last 30 minutes of the testimony of the hearing.
But you know what's so funny? Because I started thinking about the testimony too, and I was saying to myself, after all of this, what is this accomplishing? Nobody's still going to jail.
Nobody's going to jail yet, but he did a hearing the day before. So I'm guessing he probably told them stuff he couldn't say on TV.
Yeah, but no, I know all of that. But even still, you're still, because of these laws, you still can't prosecute Trump while he's president.
No.
So it's like, and who's to say if these people are going to go after him once he leaves office?
Yeah.
I don't want y'all, to be honest with you, Kevin, I don't want them to go after him while he's out of office. Go after him now. Yeah. Make a fool of him now.
I think that the Southern District of New York is definitely going to go after Trump. Maybe after his presidency. Because I don't think you can indict a president while he's the president. But you can impeach the president. However, you're going to need 100% proof that the president did what he did. Just kind of like they did with Nixon. With the Republicans, there was no way that they could deny that they had to impeach. But the only reason why Trump won't get impeached is because...
Well, they didn't impeach him. They were going to impeach Nixon.
Oh, yeah, he stepped down.
And resigned. He stepped down. But see, the thing about that is, back in those days, the Republicans forced Nixon to do that.
Yeah.
His own party.
He had no choice.
His own party forced him. Said, listen here. Listen here. You're making us look bad. So you ain't got no choice. But see, my thing is, they did all this shit with Clinton with Lewinsky. Mm-hmm. And when you compare this Trump situation to Clinton, you'd be like, you mean to tell me for about 3 or 4 years, y'all went and drugged Clinton. About 3 years, y'all just went with this whole Lewinsky thing. I mean, crazy. But this whole Trump thing, you like, y'all should have been impeached this motherfucker.
Yeah, they're not. And they're scared because they're scared they're going to lose their seats. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said you got to have some integrity.
But see, Trump has a lot of power.
And yeah, he has power, but when he's out of office, they're not going to be voting like they used to.
No, but I'm saying, but while he's in office, Trump knows that what he says holds weight amongst those Republicans, amongst those white folks that live in those areas where his voice, what he says is gold to them. Yeah. And it's gold to people who actually go out and vote.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be lovely if we had a candidate who what they said was gold to us and we went out and vote, but we don't have that.
Yes, we don't.
Black folks want to go out and vote when they want to go out and vote.
Yeah, and we had Obama, and he kept telling you, my legacy is on the line. Yeah. And what is Trump doing? Reversing everything that Obama did. Everything. Almost everything that Obama did. Trying to erase Obama out of history.
Yeah.
Because people didn't want to go out and vote. Or they wanted to vote for elephants and vote for monkeys and dogs and put that on the ballot box. Like, come on, stop playing. Y'all can't play around when it comes to election. And you know what's funny is that while the president is claiming about this national emergency thing, where are the Republicans and where are the Democrats coming out and saying, if we're going to declare a national emergency, we need to talk about Flint? No one has brought up Flint, Michigan to Donald Trump. And I don't think I've ever seen him tweet about Flint, Michigan. But you're worrying about people coming over here, you know, into our country illegally. Mm-hmm. And anytime you hear about a murder of someone that's illegal, from an illegal alien, you want to use them as a story. You know, I just think that is unfair. And people that's in Flint, and more people, we need to speak up and try to get more help for Flint. If anywhere you want to declare a national emergency, that's where it should be. So moving on from that. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is why they won't probably impeach Trump is because the Democrats control the House, but the Republicans control the Senate. So it might pass in the House for an impeachment, but it won't get through Senate.
Yeah, but if the Republicans got on board and said, you know what, this man
got 4 or 5 of them, yeah,
right, then let's get them. But they're not doing that.
No,
they're not doing that. Why? Because where they live at, majority of their supporters and voters support Trump, and they don't want to be looked at as traitors to them, and they don't want to, like you said, lose their seats come the next election.
Yeah. Because what that Colin Kaepernick picture says, believe in something.
But think about it too. Even out of office, even before Trump became president, he had a huge following. Look at that birther thing. Trump wasn't even president, and that birther thing was going on for about 3 years before he even became president. And people were following everything he said when it came to Obama not being born in this country. So can you imagine the shit that he's going to be saying once he leaves office? And people are going to be following it because Trump has that following now. Trump is saying the things that folks out there behind closed doors wish they could say out, but they don't lose their jobs or anything like that. You know, that's their man. That is their man. So he's going to always have a following. I think that Trump's backing, I think that his following actually is going to get bigger too once he leaves the White House, because then he'll really be able to say what he wants to say.
And they can go spend as much money in the hotels as as many golf courses and get memberships and all of that. Yeah. I can't wait until they go after those tax returns, because when Cohen talk about he's not even under no audit. You know, he was just saying that shit. So
well, we knew that too. Yeah. Hello.
And you can still release your tax returns.
He was saying he was under audit for like 5 years.
Yeah. So
come on.
You know, I just think some of them people just look dumb, and he's making y'all look stupid going all the way to Vietnam, not for the war, but he's going there to meet up with Kim, and he leaves there with no agreement. He ain't go to the Vietnam War. He used bone spurs and all of that. You know, all them excuses on why he couldn't fight the war. And shout out to Messi Miles. I saw your name, but I didn't want to say anything while Mikkel was talking. So, so Janet Jackson released on Tuesday morning that she is taking on a residency in Vegas, and I'm so excited, but I'm like mad as fuck because I do want to go to the Essence Festival, but I also want to see Janet in Vegas. It's a Vegas show. It's a brand new show. And I'm like, bitch, I'm going to try and make it to both. And I'm like, and they're both in July, you know, summer months. Well, she got one, it starts in May and it ends in August. And she's taking the whole month of June off, but she's doing 15 shows. And if they're successful, I'm pretty sure that she's going to do some more days. And it's like a 30-year celebration of Rhythm Nation and plus all her other stuff. I just can't wait to see the show.
Oh, Rhythm Nation came out in '89.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for her. And Vegas is fucking popping right now with all of these musical acts. You got Gaga there. I think J-Lo just finished. Cardi B is coming. Drake is there, going there. Vegas is the place to be.
Where are they performing at? What
I have no idea what venues, different venues and stuff. I know Janet's at the MGM.
Okay.
So it's going to be. I'm excited. I'm excited for her. I'm excited, and I just can't wait to go. Now, when I'm going, I do not know yet. I don't even have a date. I gotta check with some friends to see who's going, but it might be July, or it could be the last show. I don't know, but I really want to go and see the show. Plus, I haven't been to Vegas in 8 years. It's been a long time since I've been to Vegas. And when I went to Vegas, the last time I went to see Celine Dion, I went to the Lion King, Cirque du Soleil. I did a lot of shows. But I'm excited to go back to Vegas because.
Oh, I didn't know you saw The Lion King in Vegas.
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
Yes, I loved it, and it was so. It was.
I wonder if
nice.
they still playing.
I'm pretty sure it's still there. I'm pretty sure. Like it's a lot of. It's so much stuff to do in Vegas, but I don't like spending a lot of money in Vegas, so. I don't know.
You know, I never had the desire to go. I've never been, so you know, I've never had the desire to
You gotta go at least one time.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go, but I just never had that desire to go.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time. It's really a good time, and it's mainly you go there, you get drunk, or you gamble your money, or go to the shows, or go to the club. I don't remember doing too much eating while I was in Vegas, but I remember the clubs and I remember the drinks. Not too much eating. So. Who y'all said Residency? Hope that crew.
This is a 2018 thing for The Lion King.
It might not be in Vegas no more. But Cirque du Soleil got so many different shows.
It says around March 1st. No, I don't.
And you know who was popping? Remember that time the MTV had that dance crew show, the Jabberwockies or something like that? I went to go see them. Mm-hmm. I really had a nice time in Vegas. That was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. So I can't wait to see that. Now, speaking of the Jacksons, okay, a month or so ago, a documentary premiered about Michael Jackson and him allegedly raping these two guys or molesting these two guys. It really didn't get much traction, but you had some Jacksons speak out about it. They were upset about what happened. Or saying that, you know, that they're liars. Like, how you going to say he did this to you, but in court you said that he didn't do this to you. And now Oprah Winfrey will be
now she's
interviewing.
On the
I'm like, Oprah, why are you giving these two men a platform? I'm disappointed by that. But just because we might not think that Michael Jackson done these things, everybody's got a story. Everybody who has a story needs to be told to somebody. Because it could be true, or it can't be true. Whether we want to hear it or not. Just like some people are defending Harvey Weinstein. Some people are defending R. Kelly. And, you know...
I don't know how you're defending R. Kelly, though, when the proof is there.
Let me tell you, the lady who bailed R. Kelly out said, bitch, that's my friend. And he's not the monster that everybody is claiming. She spent $100,000, got his ass out.
Yeah. But she said it wasn't her money. She said it wasn't her money. She said
she
it was R. Kelly's. She said it was his money. So I don't know. But my thing with this Oprah situation, I just feel like Michael Jackson has been dead 10 years this year. 10 years he's been gone. It's like, I mean, like,
why give this a platform?
Yes, like, why? Like, why? We had to deal with this from 1993 all the way up until 2009 when he died. No one cares anymore. Yeah. Like, no one cares about that. Like, why not interview the R. Kelly's victims? Why not actually interview them?
How about she interview R. Kelly?
Or how about you interview R. Kelly? Now that'd be a ratings.
Yes, but hello. But you know, I love Oprah's network, and let me tell y'all, you got one.
Oh, they've been dragging her since 2 days ago on her page.
Who?
Oprah.
Oh,
and I got it on the freight too. And I told all my followers, y'all go right on over there and be over there. Yeah, they've been. I mean, her last post on Instagram.
It's about the Michael Jackson thing? Yes.
They have been.
And they should go off. Yeah.
And I can't wait. You know, social media is very popular. So I can't wait to see what she's going to say about this. Because there's no way that you can not see that every comment is them dragging you about this Michael Jackson. And the Michael Jackson fans have come out.
Yeah, and they should. They should.
Yeah, it's like...
Because, see, everybody think that Oprah had a vendetta against Michael Jackson anyway. Since he was on her show.
But why would they think
and she interviewed him because she felt like he was guilty, and they felt like she had something against him. So,
but didn't she interview him only one time?
And that's probably why.
That time when she went to his house and he showed her around his house, I don't remember that interview being.
But people felt like the fans felt like.
I don't even remember her even mentioning that, or if that was even going on at that time.
But I wouldn't remember in 90 something, but.
Well, the interview itself is on YouTube. I watched the interview on YouTube, and I can't remember.
Oprah has a way of getting people together. Oprah has a way of being.
No, what I'm saying to you is, I don't remember in that interview the Michael Jackson.
Like she was talking down there.
Because I don't remember that incident ever taking place yet. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember the molestation stuff even coming about until after the interview happened. That's what I'm saying. The interview, I think, happened in '92. That molestation stuff didn't come about until '93.
No, she interviewed him. She did talk to him during...
About that?
Yes.
See, I don't remember in that. I just remember the interview where she was talking about his house and his childhood and all that stuff. If she did, I must didn't get to that part.
And I remember that guy, Martin Bashir.
Now, that interview,
he made us look like
I was in high school when that happened.
He made it look like he was for Michael Jackson, but it really was like an expose on Michael Jackson.
He got Michael Jackson good, though.
Yeah, people have been trying to get Michael for a long time, and they even trying to get him in death. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. What I was supposed to say something. Oh, I was going to say, Iyanla fixed my life. First of all, oh my God. How about I was sleeping, and her episode came on, and she was talking to whoever it was. Whoever she was talking to, I was hearing everything in my dreams. And I was crying in my dream, and I woke up crying because the question she was asking, it was piercing me. Like, it was like, oh my God, like this is like I was explaining to her stuff in my dream. And I just woke up crying. And I just couldn't believe, like, oh my God, like, she just woke up stuff that I didn't pay, like, never was paying attention to through her talking. And she had this couple on there the other day. They got on my fucking nerves. And I just want to tell people, before you get married to someone, make sure you're getting married for the right reasons. And if someone is if you're, like, if it's your church, which is the pastor, and they go for counseling and stuff like that, listen to everything that is being said. If you're going into the counseling being defensive about situations and you can't be real about the situation, then maybe that marriage is not for you. And I think that if a lot of people really took the sanctity of marriage seriously, so many couples would not end up in divorce because they're not taking it seriously. You meet somebody and you know them for a year or less, and you think that you're ready for a marriage, and that doesn't work all the time.
Because I saw this couple on my Instagram page last night. This guy posted this picture and had this rundown, and at the end of it said, I wish I would have known why you cheated on me. And mind you, the first picture he posted was when they got married 2 years ago. And I'm thinking, like, I remember when you first met him. Yeah. And that wasn't very long before y'all got married. Yeah. So you
people out here playing with marriage.
Yeah, they don't take it seriously. And remember, Sierra said something a few years ago about the sanctity of marriage and people kind of got on her, whatever the case. But it's true. But I think a lot of people don't take it serious is because a lot of people are not coming from homes where marriage is seen. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're coming from single parent homes. They're coming from broken homes. They're not coming from homes where marriages are seen. Well, a lot of folks anyway. Not everybody, but there are a lot of folks who are now in 2019 that are coming from those single family homes. So they're not used to seeing a married couple, a married couple in their household. So I think one of the reasons why you got so many of these ill-fated marriages is because everybody think that, let's just get married. And before you know it, a year or two later, everybody's divorced. And it's like, what the fuck happened there?
And if I can go back in time, or if we all go back in time, we can learn so much from our ancestors who actually stayed together.
Yeah, through the good and the bad.
Yes, because I look at those ancestry records.
Right.
They were married and had kids on top of kids on top of kids. And you can't tell me there weren't times they had arguments.
You know what?
Ain't shit to do. It was no TV.
Right. People don't see, nowadays, people don't want to work out their problems.
No.
Nowadays, it's like, and you know what? People criticized Hillary Clinton years ago when she stayed with Bill Clinton. A lot of people said that they would leave. Yeah. I think I probably would have left too, especially a public humiliation like that. But see, Hillary Clinton came from a different generation. She came from her and Bill Clinton come from a generation where folks worked their shit out. And they stayed together. Yep. Not everybody stayed together, but a lot of them did. And I don't think a lot of people understood that. But look at all these years later, they're still together, and the train is still rolling for them. But see, people nowadays don't know how to work through their problems. They get mad at each other, and boom, everybody wants to, I'm done with this relationship. I'm done. I think, fuck you, fuck whatever you stand for. Goodbye. Nice meeting you. Yeah. So long, Tom.
And for those who got children, I'm gonna have y'all. I want y'all to. I know y'all probably watch the show anyway, but I want you to make your children watch the show Paternity Court. This show, and I probably told y'all before, but this show is my drug right now. I love my YouTube friends, but Lauren Lake is my favorite YouTuber right now. And I ain't learning much watching it. I'm learning through people's dramas and stuff. But you have to tell your children to be careful when they out here having sex. And have your children watch this show with them. Because people are out here just having sex willy-nilly, raw dogging, all kinds of stuff. They say, oh, this person's the father, this person's the father. Ain't none of these motherfuckers the father. Let this show be a lesson to them for when they get grown and when they get out there, this is not the life to live. Because, some people will be like, oh, well, I was out there, I had finally moved out and I was just so happy to do me and not keeping track of what was going on, or he cheated on me, so I went out and I cheated on him. Like, this show is a great lesson for everybody. Oh my God, I love this show. You got old people saying that I slept with somebody 30 years ago. My favorite one is when the mom and the daughter was on there. The mom is like 50 something, the daughter's 36. The daughter brought some man on the show. And she's like, listen, I'm telling you, this is not your father. He's not the mom. Yeah. She's like, I'm telling you, he's not the father, all this and that. The daughter like, well, you never told me, you're not giving me close. I introduced you to him a long time ago. I introduced you to the family, everything. Oh, but the girl was just insistent the man was the father. He was not the father. So then they come back to the show.
So and why didn't the mom ever tell her who her real father was?
She said she did, but the girl didn't
believe her.
Didn't believe her. So she's like, I'm telling you, this is your father. The reason why I hit him was because, first of all, she got pregnant young. And the father was going after, her father was looking for the man that got his daughter pregnant. Oh, okay. So she never said who he was. And I mean, the daughter was just so rude to the mom and so mean. I just was like, oh my God. But that mother knew what the fuck she was talking about. Right. Sure enough, he was the father.
Was the father, the guy who's her father, he was much older than the mom?
Yeah, he was much older.
And he got her pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, that was common back in the day too.
Oh, all the time.
There's a bunch of R. Kellys out there. Yeah. And to be honest with you, a lot of people clowning R. Kelly, and don't get me wrong, clown them all you want, but a lot of people need to realize that some of their grandfathers were R. Kelly back in the day.
Oh my God. Yes.
Or their fathers was R. Kelly back in the day. You may think your
you
may think your mother and father are 2 years apart, but your father could be about 15 years older than your mother.
And shout out to my mom, because she was a cougar. She's 10 years older than my dad.
But your dad was wrong.
Yeah, and 10 years older than her first ex-husband. So yeah, she was.
And she's much older than her husband now. Don't leave that out. Don't leave that out.
Yes, she is. 13, I think.
Okay.
So my mom like them young. But
yeah,
I hope she wasn't up to it.
Okay. She likes to spread it wide and.
I don't do that. Okay. So even though we ain't had no topics, we still had a great show, y'all. This weekend is March. Oh, this is what I'm doing. Now, y'all can follow me and stuff like that, but this is what I'm doing for the next, because I was going to say 8 weeks, but I'm not going to do 8 weeks. Probably for the next 6 weeks, I'm going on my water only, and only going to have other things besides water, like on the weekends, and pick a day for me to have a drink, like on a Friday or Saturday, I guess whenever I go out. And I'm going to be doing my little workouts, because let me tell y'all, I'm getting a little bit too big. And my mom, well, I already knew this, but then my mom yesterday, she going to say, well, what happened to your stomach? And I looked at her and said, well, what happened to your stomach? But
well, both of y'all laying in the bed together look like two St. Bernards.
She tried me. I'm just like, okay, now I really got to get this shit together. So I already what I do have is I have Beachbody on demand. They have about 20 different workout programs, and you pay $40 for 3 months, or you could pay for more. But everything is on demand. You can watch it on your phone. I mean, you can do the workouts through your phone, through your laptop, through a streaming device, and stuff like that, instead of going through the DVDs. So, you pick a program that works for you. Stick with something for 6 to 8 weeks, and we're going to see how we do. So I'm starting my program on March the 4th. And I'm going to stop in the middle of April, so right around Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I look like a little bit 10, 15 pounds lighter. So we're going to see how I do. So it's going to be water only. You can drink green tea and maybe a coffee in the morning, but all that sodas and stuff, diet sodas, juice, I'm cutting all of that out. So
diet soda has never really been good for anybody because it's soda.
Yeah, and I know it works. I know it works for me because y'all see how I slim down and then I start fucking up again and right back. But I'm going to take it seriously for the next 6 weeks. And I'm going to be eating right and all of that shit, so I got to get ready to go shopping this weekend. I'm excited for it. So I'm doing that for the next 6 weeks. If y'all want to do it with me, let me know. We can start a group on Instagram if you to encourage each other and stuff like that. So if you want to be a part of it, please DM me and we could get this thing going and everything. And I want y'all to know, the scale, don't get on the scale every day. Get on that shit once a week.
Right.
But don't fuck up. You know what you do wrong. You know what you did. Right. You responsible for everything you put in your mouth, okay? So we're gonna go, but y'all have a good weekend. Please be safe this weekend. Don't do nothing crazy. Y'all know tomorrow First Friday, so be careful out there.
It's March already.
Yes, it is. Look at it's kind of, spring is in a couple weeks, and time go back in 2 weeks. Next Sunday, March the 10th. Time moves ahead. Time moves ahead, and I go back. Time moves ahead. We'll see y'all next week. Talk to y'all soon.